The war in West Asia continues to widen with several players now getting in. Israel-Hezbollah conflict has widened now. Israel has said that Nasrallah's successors have also been killed. Remember, Hassan Nasrallah, the chief of Hezbollah, was killed a few days ago. UN chief, meanwhile, has said that Lebanon is on the verge of an all-out war. There's also a humanitarian crisis that is unfolding there after Gaza and West Bank. This is the new battlefield, Lebanon, where several people have been forced to be displaced, and there are also explosions. There's also a ground invasion that's going on, and of course West Asia war has deepened with multiple players now getting into the picture.
Aerial bombardments have been going on in Beirut city, and I'll ask my camera person to come closer. Keep walking. This is the site you see here. These are the areas where the strikes have happened. These are the residential areas, and we are right now in Beirut. We are not away from the city. It is very close to the city center, and you can see these damaged areas. The report suggests, the Israeli media or the Israeli army claims that they had killed one of the commanders of Hezbollah. But we spoke to certain people here. The locals suggest that this is a residential building. They claim that perhaps it was not related anyway to the Hezbollah, because Hezbollah's stronghold is in some other part and not in the residential areas of or in the city areas of Beirut. Now, what has been happening since yesterday? We saw the deputy chief, or say the next in command, Naim Qasim of the Hezbollah, addressing the Lebanese TV channel yesterday, saying that our capacity is still intact. We have still the fighters there on the southern suburbs of Lebanon who are engaged in a ground combat with the Israeli forces, and then there were fires exchange. There has been a fierce gun battle which has been going on near the southern suburb of Beirut. But if you see here through visuals, I'll try to show you, and my camera person Adam will show you here. This is the kind of damage which has been inflicted by these aerial strikes. This is a multi-story building, and you see those damage there through the aerial strikes. People are still staying in this building. We see those damaged cars, and this has been the impact of these aerial strikes. Now, the United States perhaps claims that it is not sort of supporting a ceasefire when it comes to Lebanon, but it wants the Israeli forces to dismantle Hezbollah in Lebanon, while the deputy chief of the Hezbollah yesterday said that the ceasefire will come only at the cost of permanent ceasefire in Gaza, and then only Hezbollah will stop attacking Israel. Yesterday, Hezbollah fired around more than 80 rockets into the occupied territory of Palestine, injuring 11 people. Israel started carrying out attacks in Gaza Strip and also towards Israel. This is one of those spots in the Beirut city. It was earlier believed that perhaps Israel will only attack towards the strongholds of Hezbollah, which is largely the Shiite population, or the areas where the Shias stay. Like one of the areas close to this place is Dahieh, Dahieh, where Hassan Nasrallah was assassinated. But since then, the attacks have continued. Nobody in the urban areas of Beirut, in the city center, knows that how and what will bring an end to this war. Women, children, elderly, male population, they have all got displaced from multiple locations of Beirut. And right now there is an eerie silence. Multiple offices. I'll just ask my camera person to show you towards that. This is one of the commercial establishments or commercial hub of the Beirut. But all these offices, all these commercial establishments are closed for many weeks. People still continue to go to their offices, but yet you will see this traffic moving around on these highways, which connects towards airport, which connects towards the Syria-Lebanon border. And now you saw the kind of damage which has been inflicted by the aerial strikes, which has not stopped in the last 3 weeks.